Hi, welcome to Studio Mdaz. I'm Debbie, and I am coming off of a cold, so I've got this weirdo throat thing going on, but it's not sexy. It's just raspy and awful, so I'm hoping that it isn't so annoying. I'm going to try and keep it, keep it under wraps. So anyway, but I'm excited to be here today. This is for the Save the Roof fundraiser for Jen of She's Crafty USA. And it is being live streamed into all over the world. All over the world. It's being live streamed everywhere. I don't know where. There's like a whole bunch of places. So I'm so happy you guys are here again. This is like I'm probably at about 75% right now. I'm still struggling a little bit, but there was no way I was going to miss this opportunity today. Hi, Janice. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Jan. Hi, Louise. So I'm a little behind today because I was trying to work on this, and then you know how it is when you're coming off of being sick. Hey, Teresa, I just love you so much. Suburban Country Charm. You guys follow her. She's just so cute. Hi, Jan. Hi, Vita. Hi, Marie. Hi, Esther, Susan, Sufana. Sufana's my moderator. So is Mary Zwinger, if she's here today. Hi, T. And Bethwyn Mel is also going to be on here today. She's another moderator for CCC Crafting Community, and Tammy Pringle. So anyway, we've got a lot of help on here today. I know honey, and yesterday I had hot tea and honey, and it felt so good. I tried to have a glass of red wine last night, and it just burned my throat. So I thought, wow, somebody wants to stop drinking, get a sore throat, because it felt awful. But anyway, I've got this great project. I hope you saw ahead of time. Hey, Justin. There's my sweet, sweet friend, Justin. You guys go back and watch what he did today. He sent me this. Let me see. I have it right here. He sent me. Hold on. So Justin's got all these incredible prints. And he did a project, a silver tray with this print today. And I swear, I was going to do something with it today, and then he did it first. So I was like, okay, reboot, no pun intended, reboot and pivot and do something else. So that's what I did. Hi, Eve from Australia. So happy you're here, sis. Anyway, Justin, what is it? Is it the Crafty Brother? Or is it just crafting for them to buy your papers and check your papers out? But really cool. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So anyway, I hope you saw the before picture. This I purchased at Goodwill. Let me get some of my garbage out of here. I was just trying to get it finished painting. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Kathy. So, hi, Gail. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't feel beautiful, that's for sure, but anyway, I'm going to try and get through this. I didn't have anybody to come with me today, so I'm going to try not to talk a whole bunch, but at least try and explain everything I'm doing. Hi, Sandy. Hi, everybody. If I miss you, forgive me. I will go back at the end and look at your comments, but thank you so much for being here and for spreading the checks. If you could do that for us, that would be amazing. Hi, Kim. Okay, so this came from Goodwill, and this is, here's what it was. It was just, and it was broken, and I didn't feel like fixing it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to turn this into something completely different, and it was all black. So my plan was that I was going to turn it into a Halloween. Let me see what I did with it. I got stuff everywhere. Here it is. My plan was to turn it into a fun little Halloween clock. But I didn't have any Halloween pictures that I loved, and I was just spitballing to see, and I was like, I don't think so. And then I thought, okay, because it was black, and all I could see was black. And if you guys follow me, you know I have to paint everything white first. Hi, Texas Breeze. I have to paint everything white first because I need a blank canvas. I need to have no preconceived notions. So that's why I painted it all white first. And when I got it painted, then I was like, oh my gosh, now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a gorgeous pink and white Santa. So we're gonna make this really vintage as soon as I can get this off. Hold on. There we go. Somebody paid $25 for this originally. I got it at Goodwill for just a couple bucks. And I'm just gonna break all this stuff off because I don't want it. Let me see. I guess I could have had this done ahead of time, but what do these do? Do they unscrew? Hold on, let me get my little hammer. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, being sick hasn't helped. I keep being sick. I'm like, now I'm probably losing weight a little faster than I wanted to. So I'm trying to just back it down a little bit. Hold on. But yeah, thank you. I have met and surpassed my goal, so I'm thrilled. Good grief, you guys. How is this so hard? This was not part of my program. Let's see. Somebody help a sister out. What in the world? Hi, Carmen. You think you changed your... Oh, I know. I have... I know I'm going to end up breaking this off. Hi, Beth. I do feel better today, for sure. Okay, this is where we pivot, and we're just going to grab a piece of cardboard, and we're going to have to make our own backing because I don't think I'm getting that sucker off, and I don't want that in it. How did I lose, Lorraine? I did the shots. I did the trizepatide shots, and thrilled I did it. And I started in, let's see, I started in May and have lost almost 30 pounds, but my goal was 25. So now I'm trying to just kind of tone it back down a little bit. Old Woman, which is my favorite. I didn't see that one, I don't think. Okay, so this is what you do. You just pivot. So that didn't work. I couldn't get that off. So we're just gonna make our own back. And we're gonna do some pink and white checks today. I've got all kinds of stuff to go on this clock. So you can find old clocks, especially these kind that look like this. I see them everywhere, especially at, I was trying, Janine, and it wouldn't come on. I could not get that screw undone. It's okay, I can do this just as fast, and it's probably just as thick. But anyway, I find these all the time. I just sold like 2 or 3 of them in my auction last week because I find them so much. There we go. So, okay, and then we'll just glue it. Let me just make sure I cut it right. Look at that. Look at that. And then I'll paint it. Because if you guys know, you know, I want every inch of my project to look good. Because if you want to sell it, everybody wants it to be done everywhere. It's got to look professional. Lorraine, your daughter did too. She lost 80 pounds. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe how much it works. But it does. I just got to make sure that I, am done with doing too much of it. So for the record, I haven't finished base coating the back yet because I decided I need to just focus on this front and make sure we get it done right. But it's still a little wet back here, so let me just get that dry. Can I tilt my camera? Yes, I will. Hold on. That should be better. You don't need to see me. Okay. So anyway, I was saying I was trying to, normally I would have everything done ahead of time. But when you're sick, I had to keep stopping, stop, take a rest, and then start up again. So it really threw me off. But I'm okay. Hi, Lee Lexi. Hi, guys. Okay, so once I got the white on it, then I absolutely loved it. Let's just clean, make sure we've got that clean and ready to go. But we were in California last week for my niece's wedding, and we were staying in a casino, and imagine that, our favorite thing in the whole world. And I think Bill picked something up there the first day we were there, and then he got so sick he couldn't even go to the wedding, which was devastating for me. So I had to go by myself, and I had on this all sequins dress that was gorgeous, but because it was a formal wedding, a black tie. So I had this all sequin dress on. So I had to walk through the casino by myself, get to an Uber, and I was telling my ladies in my private group, I felt like people must have thought, what is she, a hooker? What, old hooker? Old crackhead hooker walking through the casino? I was mortified. When I was 16, Mom and her husband and I, her husband at the time, we went to Vegas. I was 16 years old, and trust me, when I tell you I was 16, and when I was 16, I looked like I was 13. I don't look like the girls today that are 16, that are 13 and look like they're 25. And there was a casino, they wouldn't let me in, and so I was just standing outside the casino door waiting for my mom and her husband to come out, and a cop came up to me and said, "You need to move along." And I said, I'm just waiting for my mom. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah, I'm not a prostitute. I'm a 16-year-old little girl. And I just, it was so naive. Okay, so here we go. Here's what I've got. Look at this gorgeous Santa. So I found him, I thought I got him on Etsy, but, thanks, Mary. I thought I got him on Etsy, but they found him on eBay. So somebody thought he might be on Temu, but I found him on Etsy a while ago and printed him out. So thank you, Anna. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. So anyway, I'm just going to cut him out. But isn't this so cool that we can do this and take an old clock and turn it into something so different? Super excited about this. First person I ever saw do this. I love this Santa too. And this series has like a girl and some other stuff. But anyway, the whole purpose of this fundraiser today is for Jen from She's Crafty USA. And I don't know Jen personally. I have watched her, but I don't know her. But here's the thing. In our crafting community, it doesn't make a bit of difference because we are, I would say for the most part, we are one for all and all for one. And any chance we can help each other, I love that everybody jumps in and wants to do that. But what I didn't know is that when Jen was 15, she was in a terrible car accident. And then she's a paraplegic. So, no use of her legs since then. Can you imagine at 15 how, talk about rocking your world. Can't even imagine. But never letting that get you down and just keep going and keep doing whatever you can do. And, you know, maybe I can't do this, but I can sure craft for a living because I've got all that going for me. So, thank you, Michelle. So anyway, but Jen's been in the hospital and she's going to be there for quite a while. And so we need to help her out because she can't work. And we need to save her house. So this is why we are doing Save the Roof fundraiser. So we will put up the link for her GoFundMe throughout the show. And also at the end of the show, I am going to be auctioning this off. All of the funds are going right to Jen. and I will pay for shipping as long as we're in the United States. If you can help me out, if you're out of the country, we'll have to make a deal. I'll help you with it, but this is, it's gonna be a little pricey. So I will cover shipping in the United States. Anyway, all right, so here's what this is going to look like. So I always like to kind of show you what we're gonna end up doing. So we're gonna have him in here. I've got this, that whoever gets it is gonna also get the deer, because I love, who doesn't love a good vignette? You gotta have a whole vignette going on. And then I've got, we're gonna take the red off of these, and I'm gonna have the pine down here. I've got some gorgeous pink, little pink ornaments that are gonna go on it. We're gonna do some pink and white. I'm gonna do some diamond dust. So I think it's going to be really beautiful when we're done, but who knows? Right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I've got all that. I've got a little bit of snow for everything too. I can't get this, the glass off though. Okay, good. I'm hoping you guys like this idea. But I did think it would be fun to put a little bit of snow on the glass, just underneath. I've never done this. I've, honest to God, never done this, never used this, but it just seemed like a fun idea. So hold on, let me practice on something and see how it's gonna come out first. See if it goes faster. Okay, good to know. That comes out pretty fast, so. All right, let's just try a little bit. This is how brave I am. Let's just try a little bit. Oh, this makes me so nervous. Okay, if we hate it, we can wipe it right back off, but let's just see if we're gonna like it or not. Maybe. Let me get a baby wipe. What do you guys think? My black and white bracelet is cute. I'm not wearing a black and white bracelet. I have on, these are, I think everything I'm wearing is, oh my gosh, you guys, what's the name of this? Oh, for crying out loud, what's the name of that company? You guys know. I've got sick brain. Auction items, here it was, I would have missed. Oh, I'm so glad. I don't know. I've also got, I don't think so. But this is how you know. You got to try it. I think if it came out a little bit slower and I had more control over it, I would like it better. But I feel like I have no control. What were you thinking? Need a piece of screen. Yeah, I just didn't care for it. Touchstone. That's it. Touchstone jewelry. Yeah. Okay. So my other option is I have this snow. So I think we'll use this instead. I think that's going to work out a lot better. But we tried it. And that's what's important. I'm so glad you guys think I sound better, because I feel like I'm just like, ooh. I don't feel bad. I really don't feel that bad today. Okay, let's go ahead and get this on. I'm not going to decoupage. I'm going to use a glue stick on this because it's cardboard underneath and I don't want to get too much wet on it. Hi, Tina. Maybe through a snowflake or a star stencil. That's a cute idea. But I didn't think ahead far enough to pull all that stuff. I think we're gonna love this. I really do. I'm excited. Anyway, the first person I ever saw do this was Jennifer from Home Sweet Create. She did, she took a clock and put a picture of Audrey Hepburn inside, and it was so cute. Do it further away, yeah. tombstone, not tombstone, but touchstone. Okay. Oh yeah, look how sweet. And because his little ribbon is annoying. All right. So, by the way, this is going with today too. You're getting that sweet, sweet deer, because I just think that he has to go. Move him over there. Okay, so let's get some, I don't want to use stickles because stickles takes way too long to dry and that'll be a nightmare. So let's do diamond dust. I haven't used this stuff in forever. So we're going to use diamond dust. I'm going to do a little bit of Mod Podge first. Get that down. You love the new snowflake. You love the snowflake snowball. Let's see, I just need a little brush because, oh, thank you, Janice. This came from, forget it. Don't ask me any questions because I literally have flu brain. I can't seem to function with a lot of stuff right now. Okay, I want to get some on his mustache. Let's get some on his beard. And I just kind of want it hit and miss. I don't want it too sparkly. Let's do a little bit on his eyebrows. And maybe the fur on his hat. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And now let's just give this some diamond dust. I think that diamond dust makes all the difference in the world. Oh my gosh, yes, look at that. That makes such a nice difference. I think we need something really spectacular right there. I was watching Justin use his contour pen thing today, and I thought, I want to have some of those somewhere. And I don't know why I don't use them, but I don't. Probably why I don't know where they're at. But I think I want to put some little rhinestones here. Let's do that. Let's see. I've got some really pretty light pink ones. This is just the, I know you guys have seen this at Hobby Lobby. Super cheap. $12.99 for all of this. And let's use the light pink ones. And I think, oh, for sure. All right, so we're just gonna put these in here. Let's see, what do I wanna use? I think I'll use the B7000. Yeah, it is so sparkly. I'm just gonna do, we'll just do a few of these just to give it a little something, something. Yeah, I need to find those contour because I forgot all about it. I love diamond dust. I haven't used it in a while either. I get into a little rut, you know. I start painting and then I just want to keep painting for a while. And right now I've got a whole bunch of resin that I want to do. I wonder if I want one of these just over here. Nope, but we need one on the top of his hat. Hello. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so sorry I'm not catching all your comments, but I want to make sure we have time to finish this. Okay, love that. So it does work. I mean, like I said, I would have used stickles if I had time to let it dry, but since I don't want to take a chance on ruining it. You love the 3D look? I do too. Okay, so let me make sure. Okay, so we need to make sure we get this in perfectly so that there's no light exposed. Okay. set this down. Make sure he's straight up. Oh. He looks fabulous. I was gonna put snow in there, but I think, let me think. I think let's wait. Let's get the rest of it done first and then see if it really needs that. On my way backup plan was using this same Santa? Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this Santa in a long time. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Are you guys happy with that? Let's do some pink stripes. And I'm gonna use, let's get a little bit darker one too. Okay. Let me get a clean plate, which is very unusual. By the way, when I bought the download, I was able to print it out in all kinds of different sizes. I love this size too. Okay, we're gonna do some pink stripes. Inside the frame would be darling, and I have them right here, but then I'm wondering if we do that, then the cord is gonna have to be, because I don't have a remote. So if I did that, the cord would be hanging out. So I don't know how that would work. I never use one color. I always use multiple colors. So for this, I'm using, this is one of my favorites, the Martha Stewart. This one is, what's the name of this one? Peppermint Bark, Martha Stewart Peppermint Bark. Poodle Skirt Pink, my favorite. Deco Art Poodle Skirt Pink. Folk Art Wild Rose. Love all of these. So let's get a decent sized brush. I'm going to use a number 6, and I'm going to do the stripes. No, we'll go bigger than that. Let's do an 8. I think this is an 8 or 10. Here's an 8. So, and let me grab a little bit of white. White. Right in front of me. Tell you. Well, today I've been taking care of the dog, and Bill had a lot of stuff to do today, and so I was trying to get him, handled and out the door. Anyway, it's all good. Mom was here yesterday, and so that was a big help. Okay, here we go. I'm going to dip. And because we're doing stripes, I'm not going to line this out or anything. We're going to just random it. So you can random it. Everybody can do this. I'm going to grab my white, flip my brush over, and I'm just going to kind of touch a little bit of both of those light pinks. And I'm going to grab just a bit, and look how pretty that color is. And I'm just going to start right here. It's almost going to look like, looks like a candy cane. And it's going to be super light, which is what we want. We just want it like barely there, because this is just to give it a little bit of an enhancement. Just a stripe, but as long as you use a bunch of different colors, you're good. I'll go back and clean that up. But to me, that's the key to everything. It's a one-shot deal, and anytime you use a bunch of colors, it just looks more professional. And then we'll decide at the end if I want to antique the whole thing also. And somebody keep up with my time, because Lord knows I'll go away. Oh my gosh, we're already at almost a half hour. So you guys stay on me, so that we have plenty of time at the end to auction. And I believe Bethwyn will start the auction about I don't know, I think it's about 5 minutes before we're done. But the rest of this is just basically embellishing, so, which is my favorite thing in the whole world. I hope if you've never followed me before that you will consider following me here on Studio Mdaz. I also have a private member group that's just $25 a month that I'm in there usually 3 times a week. And I'm in studio once or twice a week. And we just do different, this is, for instance, this is what we did yesterday in my private group. I'm still working on it. But isn't she beautiful? This print came from Boutique by Morello. This is the print. I painted the rest, but this is some of the, some of the stuff that we do in there. Okay. Oh, I love that. All right. Now I'm wondering, do we want to do, I'm wondering if we want to do something down here, or if I'm going to, I don't want to overdo it. Ha, famous last words. I don't want to overdo it, and then I totally overdo it. Let's just look at what we're thinking. This is what I'm thinking would be something like this. And some of these ornaments. We'd have like 3 of the ornaments. Are you tracking with me? But we need some stuff over here too. So let's just, I definitely we're gonna do bling around there. So let's go ahead and do that while we can. Let's get the bling on. I'm gonna use the B7000 again. And I'm gonna use, what do I have here? I'm gonna use gold. Yeah, let's do the gold. Let's get this on. Embellishing is my favorite. It's like the only thing I ever really want to do is embellish. B7000 for the win. Always for the win. I've been using the UV resin also. Okay. We're going to do it on this side and the other side also. Look how simple. Since it's got a little, like a divot there, so oh my goodness, look at that. Everything's better with bling on it, that's for sure. Are you guys able to see this well enough? I hope so. Up next is my sweet friend Beth Beck from Rekindle Blessings. So if you're on the Crafty Creators, the CCC Crafty Creators community page, you'll just stay there and refresh. And if you're on my page, you'll want to either go to that page or go to Rekindle Blessings. And you can watch Beth. Okay. Love, love, love. Let's do the inside also. Look how fast and simple. This trim comes from Amazon. And you get Patricia. Oh, yes, Peggy Eaton, we're using bling. That's funny. I love to get everybody involved in it. I really do. And that's why I usually ask. And probably sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably an insecurity. Like, you know, I really do second guess myself all the time. And I don't know why I hate that about myself, but I do. Second guess myself a lot. Do you guys do that? I'm sure you do. It's one thing when you're home, just, you know, crafting for yourself, but when you're trying to give other people great ideas for something to do. You know, I just want to make sure I'm giving it my best. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now that alone, look at that. How pretty is that? The view is perfect. Okay, good. Okay, so now that we've got bling, we need more bling. I can already tell. I want some bigger bling right there. So let me grab a bigger one. Look at this. This right here is, I believe, 3mm. Let me see. This is 3mm. This one. This I've got right here, I believe, is 5mm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. If you don't like bling, sorry, but I think this should be spectacular, and it will be. And I think since we're doing the bling, I might not want to antique it too much. Okay, here we go. Look at this. It's like I always say, you just have to have $1 million in craft supplies and you can have anything you want. Hi, Bethwyn. Okay. Love, 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 love. I might take it all the way around, but I won't do that right now because I don't want to waste any time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so far, let's get the, I think we need to get this stuff on, and I think that's going to really put me into a place of, do I want little stripes down here? Do I want, you know, just pink here? I kind of feel like these right here could handle pink. Let's see. Again, I'm dipping in all colors. White, flip it over, and doing those two. And let's just see. Yes. If you love the pink vintage, look how pretty. This could be so stinking sweet in a little girl's room for Christmas. Or in a big girl's room. Okay, love that. Now I feel like this bottom, I think just right here. Isn't it crazy how one thing just kind of throws you into the next, into the next? Okay, I think we could also use, is there any such thing as too much bling? Better not be. Am I going to top coat it? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going to top coat it. But the top coat that I use, the Liquitex, doesn't affect our bling. And if anything, it helps hold everything on. So it works great. Yeah, these need the little stripes, I can tell. Don't you think? Yes. All right. You guys know I'm pretty quick. I can do this stuff pretty quick. I'll go back and touch up whatever I need to touch up at the end. Anybody impressed that I'm doing this upside down? Yes, I think that's perfect. Perfect for a Victorian home, I know. Okay, let me dry those real quick. Oh my gosh, yes, I love it. I still think this, like these two things right here, but maybe once I put the pine in, then it won't need anything. I really do want it to be all about the Santa. Okay, so let's see. I grabbed some little, okay, so these are the ones I grabbed. I love those. I wanted to see all the different kinds. We might use those too. This is a glass. Look at how pretty that one is. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay. But you guys, you could use anything. You could use a transfer in there. Look, this is one of the IOD transfer books for Christmas. I think this is last year's even. And look, you could use something like that, or there's, they've got some beautiful deer. Another transfer. I think there's so much you could do with this. Okay, so I pulled some more of the pine, some more of the snow. But see, I did pull the fairy lights. I just don't know how I would get them on really well. So that would be my only concern about that. Do you guys have any idea how fast an hour goes by when you're trying to do something? Oh, I'm so glad you guys like this. And then I grabbed these, which I thought could be really pretty. And I have that and this. Now, I don't know if they're gonna work or not, but whoever gets this will get one of those anyway. And then I've got some beautiful ribbon. All right, so let's do our magic. So the first thing we want to do is get down our, get this down. Is this an okay view if I just have it like right here for you guys? Hard for me to see. Almost easier if I have it upside down. Whoops. Let me see. No. All right, let's do it like this. That I need to get off of there. I don't like all those. Okay, I'm loving that, but my only concern is this is a little bit different. That is all I had of that. So we might have to incorporate a little bit of this stuff too, because I think it needs to be on both sides. Don't you? Let's see. Let me get off the red berries. What are you guys thinking? Yes, yes. Is it auction on this page? Yes, we're going to do it. We're going to start it probably in about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. So I'm wondering if I take half of this and put it over here, and then this and put it here. That one's a little janky. Hold on, let me grab a different one. I don't like the, you know, the typical plastic pine. I think it looks terrible. So I went with this stuff instead. Okay, there we go. And then let me cut off one of those. Hard for me to see, but I think that's gonna work. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. Seriously? My glue gun was not plugged in. Okay, I love that. This is how we're gonna do it. I've got this one over here. A little bit of the white. Okay, so far so good, you guys. Are you still loving this? You can spray your pine with the snow. Yeah, I'm thinking I might. And I'm thinking I love these little white ones too. Okay. As soon as my glue gun heats up, can you believe it? It started as a clock. Yes, it did, Elizabeth. Isn't that so fun? I got it at Goodwill and it was black. So I took a before picture so you guys could see it. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Yay. You guys remember, if you can, you know, spread the checks, share the love, whatever it is you do, and get these out so that we can get more people to know about our fundraiser, and then more people find out about all the crafters that are here. And again, Beth from Rekindle Blessings is up next. Let me see if I'm getting close. Yep, just waiting for stuff to dry. In the meantime, let's go ahead and seal it. That way I won't have to worry about it, and that part will be done. Because I don't think I want to, look how pretty this is going to be once we seal it with the shine on it. I don't think I want to distress it. I think that it is really pretty just the way it is. Look at Louie. He thinks I'm done. My dog waits to hear me say bye, because then he knows he gets his ice cream. Not time yet. No, it's not time yet. Okay, so that way everything around the pine will be all done. I feel like I'm on hyper mode right now. Well, you might not want to do yours exactly like this, but I hope this gives you a really fun idea of what you could do with your, come on, please be ready. Yes. With an old clock that doesn't work anymore. I always say you just got to start looking at everything different when you see anything at Goodwill. Because I've seen people say to me in my cart, what in the world are you going to do with that? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. Get this one. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you guys. All right, let's get some of these little guys in because I think these are super fun. Where are we at? Okay, we've got a couple minutes. Not gonna lie, I'm a little shocked I've even gotten this far because it usually does take me a while. I like to kind of just think it through and chit chat, but
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa off. I know Justin's was doing that today too. I don't know why. I think the whole universe is going wacko. Isn't that funny that the Alexas are just, oh yeah, love those. Those are a good time. You've had a clock sitting here forever, a year? Yes, do it. Oh, I'm so glad, you guys. I'm thrilled, just so you know. You never know, but right now, so far, I'm thrilled. Okay, so now we want to get our little ornaments in. Trying to decide if I want them to, I don't mind the gold, but no, I think we want to hide the pink stripes at the bottom really tied it together. Yeah, I felt so too. I was super happy about that. I will do more reinforcements afterwards, just so you know, before anybody gets this. Can't believe. Where are my gloves? They're so hard for me to wear. I know it's a terrible excuse, but they are. They're hard for me to wear. We need one more, I think a white one on top. What about this bigger white one? Let's see about this. Oh yeah. Love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now let's do, I wish that these signs were going the other way, but you know what? I have a little tiny banner that I think could go right there. And, all right, let's use different ones over here. I have a little tiny banner that I could write like Merry Christmas or something. Don't you think? Or a bow. Or a bow. Okay, are we about ready to start auctioning this, you guys? Might be early. Those look too similar. Let's try this one. Yes. Thank God for hot glue. I've got 8 minutes. Okay, so I think we start the bidding at like 4 minutes or something. So we're probably good. But I'm so glad you guys will at least get a good idea of what it's going to look like. Might not be exact, but it's, trust me, I always do more, not less. So it just usually gets better and better. Let's see. You could have put twinkle lights in the piece. We talked about that. I've got them, but I couldn't think of a good way that they wouldn't show because I don't have the remote control ones. So whoever gets it, they could do that. So here's my question. Does it need a little bit more like here? So that it's not so matchy-matchy. You know what I mean? Does it need like one more there? With maybe something Whoops. Or let's try the bow. This bow might be too big. Let's just see. And I don't know that it's the right color either. Let's just see. No, that color's off. Let me see. I've got another. I've got a pink and white check. That's too light, I think. Let's see. This is how my desk is by the end, always. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. Yes, I mean, do this. Everybody can do this. It's just a matter of taking your clock apart. That's almost too light. I don't know. Let's just see. Don't panic about the way I do bows. It works for me. I have the bow dabber. I have everything I need to make great bows. I've just never really done it, so I don't. Yes, maybe a bow. Okay. Scissors, scissors. Okay. I know this is so first grade, but it's what I do. You like the greenery. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, we're going to auction this off, you guys, any minute. You liked the greenery better. Okay, Katie, let's just see. Let me get this on. We're just getting ideas right now to see what we think. Oh, I actually kind of like that with a, I actually do like that with maybe a little bit of greenery. No, maybe just a ornament right there. All right, let's just look at it. I actually think that's pretty. What do you guys think? You think the plate that says believe would be perfect? Yes, I could do that too. Then maybe I won't do anything. One more piece of greenery going up on your right side. Okay, so there's that. On my right or your right? That almost seems a little heavy, but I see what you're saying. You like the bow? I kind of did too. Okay, now I'm panicked. Is somebody starting this? Let's start the auction now. We're supposed to have somebody supposed to start and stop. So we're going to start it right now. So give it your best shot. All the money, all the proceeds are going to Jen. And I will finish this up. The bow is too cash. Okay, single bow. No bow, just one more green piece. Okay. Come on, you guys, start bidding, because once it's over, I got it. Then we're going to have to go. I don't know. That's not the right piece. I've got to find the right piece, but that's not it. No bow. Okay. All right, you guys, start your bidding. I've got Peggy Eaton for 150. Thank you, Peggy. Peggy Eaton for 150. I'll figure out what it needs. Got to go higher than 150. There might be a plaque that would be perfect. More greenery. Yeah, let me see what I've got. I could do this. I've already got 150. I could do this with, do it with like metallic gold. And this could say believe. I like that. What do you guys think about that? We've got 2 minutes. You got to go higher than 150. I like this. This could be really cool, don't you think? All right, you guys, we're at 150. Mary or Sue, I've got Sally Blasey for $175. Mary or Sue, will you guys do the stop time at straight up 2 o'clock? You like the idea of the greenery. Okay, so forget that. So we just want to fill this up with more greenery. Is that what we're thinking? Rita, I've already got $175 for Sally Blasey. $175 for Sally Blasey. Some of you like the plaque. Well, whoever wins it, they'll get to decide what they want to do with it. $175 still for Sally Blasey. The Believe. I know, I thought that could be really, really pretty. And I have the letters. Outline the plaque in diamonds. Yeah, I could do that too. You like the sign idea? I do too. Okay, I've still got Sally Blasey for $175. I think that's where we're going to end up. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to have to call it. Sally, congratulations, you won this. And I will get with you and find out what it is that you would like to see me finish it with. So you guys, thanks so much for being here. Go tune in to Rekindle Blessings and watch Beth. And thank you so much for donations towards Michelle bid 200. Okay, we'll go back and check that out. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.